Don't worry, you don't have a house. I am not going to say it's the state's responsibility. Modi ji is saying it's center's responsibility. I will take care. I will give you subsidy. A central government is doing development in a state where the state should have ideally done it in the first place over the last 60 years. The narrative even today, if you look at the daily newspaper, even today is Vijayan ji and Rahul Gandhi ji fighting. North-South problem, tax devolution issue. And Vijayan ji said, when our alliance will come back to power, we will give all money to Kerala. It says that Kerala and Tamil Nadu, last time you gave 19 seats to Congress. Correct? 1 seat to Communist. And every time you ask a Congress MP, why it is not happening? What can I do, sir? Modi is in power. I am in different party. So after 5 years, we will see. And bravely after 5 years, they are coming and setting the same narrative. Now you know for a fact it is Modi ji is going to come back to power. All of us know for a fact. The central government never took care about development per se. Because 2014, Congress last interim budget, before they left office, the money that was kept for infrastructure was approximately 1,17,000 crore, approximately. 2024, February 1, our last interim budget, before the elections were called, we gave 11,11,111 crore for development. Because when a central government is taking upon itself to say, I am pro-development, don't worry, you don't have a house. I am not going to say it's the state's responsibility. Modi ji is saying it's center's responsibility. I will take care. I will give you subsidy. Oh, you have a medical insurance problem? I will give you a 5 lakh worth of medical insurance. For the very first time, we are seeing a central government is climbing down and saying, oh, you haven't built toilets? Let me build toilets. In the last 10 years, we have built 11 crore toilets. Tamil Nadu alone, 55 lakh toilets. So this model is very new for a state government because they are not able to comprehend and understand. A central government is doing development in a state where the state should have ideally done it in the first place over the last 60 years. Now the new argument says for north, south, again we have to break. The resource allocation not happening, we have to break. The resource allocation is happening. Every state gets its resource because center's money is accountable. Any budget, last 10 years budget, anybody can download. Anybody can read through that budget. Anybody can look at allocation. Everybody can look at beneficiaries in Kerala. I have a big statement with me. If I take it in hand, if I study the beneficiaries in Kerala, 62 lakh Jandan accounts, 58% women, aspirational district is Wayanad. Again, if you look at it, if you look at the PM Mudra, Kerala alone, how much it is sanctioned? 99,892 crore, 1.5 crore beneficiary. If you look at Stand Up India, 1,556 crore, PM Suvanidhi, 99,000 street vendors got it here. PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, life insurance, 21 lakh. If you look at all the numbers, for example, the brother was talking about the Jal Jeevan mission in a state like Kerala, close to 66 lakh houses, 51% is covered under Jal Jeevan Yojana, which is 100% supported by government of India. Again, if you look at free ration, if you look at everything, but their calculation, their logic is, you have to give everything to the state will take care. That model will not work, it is not going to work. This is very important. We bust this myth of saying that your resource allocation theory itself is improper and your explanation is criminal. And not only that, they are doing a great disservice to a state like Kerala, which has got the highest literacy ratio. Now I come from Coimbatore. When you look around the colleges of Coimbatore has got approximately, Coimbatore district, we have got 310 colleges. It is one district in India which has got the largest number of colleges in a district that is not the capital city, 310 colleges. If you look everywhere, I see a lot of our Malayali friends, be it a medical college, be it an arts college, I see everywhere, big Malayali speaking students. Of course, Kerala is a home to a lot of our Malayali friends. More than lakhs of people, they stay in Kerala, reside in Kerala. They have added richness to Tamil Nadu social fabric. But I'm more concerned with students who are not residents in Tamil Nadu, who are from different parts of Thiruvananthapuram, Kollam, different parts. They just come to a neighboring state like Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore preferably, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. They just study for 3 years, again they come back. If we trace our children's story, they were born in Kerala, higher education, good education institutions in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Again, their job is somewhere else. I believe this is the greatest disservice that has happened to Kerala over the last 70 years by the political parties which has ruled Kerala. A state which has got the highest literacy rate. A state, even when the country was born, which has got a literacy rate of 46%, India was 19%. A state where the human capital is going all around the world but not inside Kerala. I believe this is the time we got to fix it, sir. If we don't fix it, we are in deep trouble. And Kerala has to take it as a challenge in 2024 to say, first, our human capital is for Kerala's development. Of course, India's development. It is not for the Middle East development. It is not for a Europe development. It is not for a Far East development. The Kerala's human capital, which is very, very rich, which is one of the best in the world, I believe this should be an important narrative of 2024 elections to say, our people will stay back. We will bring the state-of-the-art companies here. We will bring technoparks here. We will bring the software parks here. But unfortunately, the narrative is not this, sir. The narrative even today, if you look at the daily newspaper, even today is Vijayanji and Rahul Gandhiji fighting. North-South problem, tax devolution issue. And Vijayanji said, when our alliance will come back to power, we will give all money to Kerala. Or if you come to Tamil Nadu, they will say, we will give all money to Tamil Nadu. So that is why I was telling our friend also, who is our very able social media coordinator, Jai Shankar ji, let us do paper cutting of all South Indian states, put the paper cutting in one poster and circulate to Kerala, circulate to Tamil Nadu, circulate to Karnataka, because Kerala people should know the comedy that is happening in the other states in the name of India Alliance. Tamil Nadu people should know the comedy that is happening in Kerala in the name of India Alliance. Because when Rahul Gandhiji comes to Coimbatore, if you see that image, he was there to campaign against us about a week back, 10 days back. He was sitting in the middle of the chair. Next to him is our Chief Minister, M.K. Stalin. One seat after him is Tamil Nadu's Communist Party chief. Just one seat after. 60 kilometers, he travels into Palakkad. Immediately, communists are his enemies. That is why in English we have a beautiful word called frenemies. Friend enemies. It's called frenemies. In Kerala, this India Alliance, if you look, it has gone one step further. Now, Rahul Gandhiji is questioning, when two chief ministers are in jail, why this chief minister is not in jail? So, Rahul Gandhiji is going one step further. When two chief ministers are in jail, why this guy is not in jail? Then this chief minister is asking Rahul Gandhi, national case, why you are not in jail? See, that is the narrative now. Last 3 days in Kerala, all newspapers are like, who is going to jail? Now, these guys have to decide who will be in bail, who will be in jail in the next 3 years. See, is this a narrative that Kerala politics wants in 2024? April 26 elections are very unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. And not only that, sir. Now, we have to appreciate and understand the essential of politics, the base of politics is accountability. A citizen should go ask a Panchayat leader why it is not done. A citizen should go ask an MLA why it is not done, ask an MP why it is not done. That's how the Indian political system is designed. Because it's a first post the pardon, and somebody is accountable to you. It says that Kerala and Tamil Nadu, last time you gave 19 seats to Congress. Correct? 1 seat to Communist. And every time you ask a Congress MP, why it is not happening? What can I do, sir? Modi is in power. I am in different party. So, after 5 years, we will see. And bravely after 5 years, they are coming and setting the same narrative. Now, you know for a fact that Modi ji is going to come back to power. All of us know for a fact. Nobody in this room has got a doubt whether Modi ji is going to come. Question is whether it is 400 or 410 or 430. That is a doubt we all have. Now, here, the same Congress fellows have come. Now, if you look at the India Alliance arguments, nowhere the India Alliance is saying they are winning. India Alliance is saying Modi ji will not win 400. Nowhere the India Alliance is saying, oh, we are winning. If we win 50 points, we will do we will do everything. They are saying Modi ji should not win 400. So tomorrow, if Modi ji is winning even 398, they will say, because of our alliance, we have reduced 2 seats. We have done so much hard work over the last 1 year. We have reduced 2 seats. And 100% they will have a success party also. So take my word. They will 100% have a success party in Delhi to say, 2 seats we have reduced. There also there will be a fight. I am responsible for 2 seat reduction. Other fellow will say, I am responsible. This is not an alliance at all. Any alliance that is not on principle, any alliance is there only on anti-Modi plank, will not work. It will take the country so back. I'll give you a simple example. 2004, UPA, one came to power. Elections got over. Nobody knew who is the Prime Minister. 10 days it took. They said, and he is the Prime Minister. I used to say this in our Pracharam. In Kala movie, our superstar Rajinikanth, there is one famous dialogue. One fellow will come and say, sir, I am a hero. And Rajini will ask his friend, hey Kumar, yaar hai? There is this very famous dialogue. Likewise, suddenly after 10 days, they said, he is the Prime Minister. All of us asked, Kumar, yaar hai? Then, frankly speaking, 90% of us did not know who the hell is Manmohan Singh. We said, who is this guy? Then they took explanation for one day. No, former Reserve Bank governor. He contested in Delhi, lost once. He is such a nice person. Please believe us, he is a good man. And he is your Prime Minister. Sir, if you look at demographic blunders over the last 50 years in the whole world, I believe this should be number one. First time a Prime Minister was imposed on a country that thrives on democracy. This is a country, it's noisy democracy. Tea shop fight, bus stand fight, everywhere we fight because of democracy. This country, somebody said, he is a Prime Minister whom you never elected, who never went to Lok Sabha, who is a Rajya Sabha 2 times, and who was far away from politics, not even a political functionary, who is an office bearer, Congress Party All India Secretary, Congress Party General Secretary. Nobody knew. They said he is the Prime Minister. 10 years we put up with it. What is the price we paid for it? Our Raja, our 2G Raja, he writes a letter. Very interesting letter. He writes a letter. Now first the Prime Minister writes a letter to Raja. He says, dear Telecom Minister, your first come, first serve policy, FCFS, is fundamentally flawed. Please review it. Then Raja writes a letter to Prime Minister. Dear Prime Minister, Vanakkam, I think this policy is right because my leader also believes this policy is right. And I am going to stick with first come, first serve. This is the bare essence of 2G scam. Where Raja decided, he put a cut-off date. He said, look, day after tomorrow is the cut-off date. Whoever has given the application before the cut-off date, first come, first serve, I am going to qualify them. I am going to give them license. Do you know that how many pages somebody has to fill, sir? 727 pages you got to fill. Company, financial statement, which you took. And the essence of 2G scam, people got the document 1 week before, people filled it. When Raja said, tomorrow morning it is starting, the application 7 o'clock it is open. All the companies which is in the 2G scam list, they arrived there with a filled up list. They said, come on, please take it. First come, first serve, give him a license. Why it happened? Because a strong Prime Minister was not there who couldn't say, this is stupidity of the highest order. Please take this logic back. So nobody is saying Manmohan Singh is correct. This country right now is not searching for somebody who can claim, oh, I am like a Buddha, I will sit there and watch what is happening. I will not. This country wants a functioning Prime Minister. Even 10 years from now, when Pakistan and China decides to do a two-pronged attack on India at the same time, this country should be resilient enough to face it. So that is the challenge before us. Do we have a Prime Minister of that caliber? I'm just giving you one example of first come, first serve. How a Prime Minister who is not accountable to the public. Because the Prime Minister is not elected. The Prime Minister doesn't have a constituency of his own. The Prime Minister doesn't go on campaign for every state election. In this country, 6 elections a Prime Minister has to face every year. 6 election people will judge a Prime Minister. 6 election people will ask the Prime Minister, what have you done? So this Prime Minister has to take so much risk. Demonetization, before UP, still you go on face. GST, go on face. You make this nation, go on face. The essential nature of Indian democracy, a Prime Minister has to be a risk taker. And the Prime Minister has to face the public and convince the public and still make the public to vote. This is a country that doesn't need stagnated solutions. No, I am a Prime Minister. I will not make decisions because I have 6 elections every year. I will just keep quiet. If I make one decision, somebody will feel hurt. Kerala will feel hurt. Tamil Nadu will feel hurt. UP will feel hurt. I will not make any decision. Please vote. This country doesn't want Prime Ministers like that. So Modi ji has broken that mold to say, I am a performing Prime Minister. But every year I will face 6 elections. I will convince you to vote for us because my decision is right. In this context, friends, I'm making a very humble appeal to all of you. Now you tell me, in the alliance, will all leaders agree to a single leader who will be a prime minister? Question number 2. Even if all leaders agree to a single leader as prime minister, will that person be able to run the cabinet? Question number 3. Even if this person is able to run the cabinet, if he has to pull up some minister for some wrong thing, X is prime minister, Y is in Mamata Banerjee's party, Z is in Arvind Kejriwal's party, B is in some party, and if he has to fire, the essential thing of a cabinet is the prime minister should have the right to fire. Though in our country it is the president who accepts the prime minister's decision, because the cabinet cannot be under the control of a prime minister. If 3 answers are false, false and false for an India alliance, then what are we looking at, sir? We are looking at a country that will go to shambles if any of them will decide that I am going to be the country's prime minister. Rahul Gandhi, there is no concurrence here only. And many of his ideas, if we implement, it is much worse than 1991 USSR. USSR, when somebody said why USSR collapsed, one communist gave a beautiful answer. Sir, the essence of communism is very simple. You got to act as if you are working. The government has to act as if it's watching. This is the essence of communism. If both of you break it, communism will collapse. I'm telling this again, sir. When USSR collapsed, somebody asked a communist why it collapsed. They said, sir, people and party, government, two are there. People have to act as if they are working. The government has to act as if it's watching. When anyone breaks, USSR collapses. That is why you build up an inefficient state. One fine day it collapsed when the whole country was, world was opening up. Friends, we have to understand in this very, very important election, Kerala has to make a choice. And this choice has to be pro-development. And this choice has to move Kerala forward. And this choice has to be very simple. That Kerala's human capital is first reserved for Kerala state. When Kerala is prospering, India will prosper. Kerala cannot be a net exporter of human capital. This is a flawed and completely illogical model. Kerala cannot export its beautiful human talent, bountiful brain to all parts of the world to say, no, even if you go to moon, there is a Kerala person standing there. Though we feel proud that whichever part of the world we go, there is an Indian and a Malayali and a Kerala brother and sister who is there. Though we feel proud. But when we come to Kerala, brothers said, Jal Jeevan Yojana. Jal Jeevan Yojana. Just look at what they have done to the states. If you look at the performance report of the whole country, Kerala stands the lowest. Here the Jal Jeevan completion is 51%. 51%. 51%. Bihar, where they speak so bad about Bihar, our brothers and sisters, Bihar is 96%. You are 70 lakh houses. Bihar is 1 crore 66 lakh houses. There they have done 96% completion. Here it is 51% completion. So what model are they talking? A state like Kerala, they are not able to complete a central government project. That to 100% grant from silver line. I'm hearing from a school student. And many a times he used to go and Google, what is the silver line? And some protest, some fellow. And Modi ji beautifully got to Vande Bharat, which is connecting the length and breadth of Kerala. Yesterday I was in Palakkad. Again, the difference between communist and Kerala is two things, sir. Communist and Congress party. A Congress party will copy and get caught. A communist fellow will copy and will not get caught. That is the beauty in Kerala, if you see. They are copying means central government scheme. In Palakkad, Vande Bharat train is coming. There the Congress MP felt, let me go to a printer shop, take 3 photos, print out. He came and nicely pasted in Vande Bharat train. He said as if he invented, he went and convinced Modi ji, no, we have to move to Vande Bharat. The same thing the great Shashi Tharoor ji has also done here. And Shashi Tharoor ji has gone one step further. And proudly the constituency report, if you read Shashi Tharoor ji, somebody should ask him in a forum like this, Shashi ji, it is all great. These are all the things that happened in Thiruvananthapuram. What did you bring? When Vande Bharat comes, he says, I did it. As if he sat in that forum, he invented everything. So there the Congress fellow put his poster. Poster, sir, have you seen? The whole country was laughing. In the two compartments, only his face was there. It was just going. Now I think it's time for Kerala, especially the beautiful, the bountifully abundant talent and the brainy Keralites to make a choice. We have to move. How long can we talk about ideology? Okay, let us come to ideology, sir. Ideology is the last fortress they hold. They say, no, this is an ideological state. I am not going to allow the state to get broken. Now, sir, let us compare this. You are given chance to both the parties multiple times. 5 years, 5 years, sir. 5 years, 5 years. Now, Kerala has to make its choice clear. When Modi ji is going to come back for 5 more years, for sure, that's a definite.